Hi. How to move past your negative emotions. Hi, this is Dee Powell of DeirdrePowell.com. And tonight I just wanted to talk about a little bit how to move past emotions. How to move past negative emotions, get around negative emotions. With all the negativity in the world, there's so much negative all around us. Sometimes we get caught up in negative emotions. Sometimes we get caught up in all this stuff that's, thrown at us by other people and so on and so forth. But I was on a wake-up call the other day, and Ron Gelock was talking about how to move past your emotions when they're screaming stop, So basically how to learn to control your emotions. So he gave 3 principles. And the first principle is, what are you eating? What are you putting into your body? Be aware of what you're putting into your body. The foods that you eat can either be a friend or they can be a foe. They can help you or they can wreak havoc on your system, And so sometimes, depending on what you're putting in your body, it can make your emotions go nutso, So I would say, watch what you're eating. Put good things into your body. Don't put unhealthy things into your body. The other thing is, what are you hanging on to that is not serving you? What are you hanging on to that's not serving you? The one thing that he was saying was that there's basically four things to look for: anger, guilt, grief, and doubt. Now, anger, the longer you hang on to it, it can destroy you. Anger, you need to let go of anger. You need to learn how to forgive people. Just let go of your anger and forgive. And the forgiveness isn't for the other person that you're angry at. The forgiveness is for yourself. And so he also said that forgiveness is a decision. Forgiveness is not an emotion. Forgiveness is a decision. So if you are angry at somebody for something and you're holding on to that, it's just going to eat a hole inside of you. It's going to eat and eat and eat away at you. And it's going to cause you to have, it can cause you to get sick. It can cause you to have, hi Josh, thanks for joining. Anger can cause you to have, get ill, right? It can cause different things to go on in your body. So you need to let go of it. You need to let go of anger and forgive people because it's good for you. Not because it's necessarily good for them, but because it's good for you. He talked a little bit about guilt. Unresolved guilt can affect your mental health. It weighs you down. It keeps you from moving forward. So let go of the guilt. He referenced Romans 8:1 that talks about, therefore there's no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. So get rid of your guilt. And you're going to feel like you're free, because guilt, it keeps you back. It keeps you from moving forward. It keeps you from a lot of times doing the things that you should be doing, and then you feel guilty, and so you don't do them, and it's kind of like The next one was grief. There's nothing wrong with grieving. The problem is when grief controls you and keeps you from moving past it. So basically, there's a time for everything. There's a time to grieve. And, but there comes a point in time where you have to move past it. You have to move on with your life. And sometimes it's harder than others, but, you know, it just depends on where you are in your life. And it may be easier for others, you know, it may be easier for one person than another to get past the guilt faster. But it's important that you do grieve. There are, you know, you grieve when you lose a loved one, or you grieve when you lose, you might grieve when you lose a job, or you might grieve when you know, lose a relationship, you know, and that's okay. A period of time for grieving is important, because it helps you grow as a person, as well as, you know, it's part of life, grieving. So, but if you have a problem getting over your grief, you should get counseling if you can, because, you know, you shouldn't let grief control your life and everything that you do. The other thing is doubt. Get clear on moving past doubt. Double-mindedness. Doubt is double-mindedness, right? So if you're doing something, if you've got a business and you're growing and you're doubting yourself, your business isn't going to grow, because you're double-minded, right? You believe you want something, you do want something, but you doubt your ability. And so you have to get rid of that doubt so you can move past it. You have to reset your mind, you know, and the way to do that is to read motivational books, is to watch motivational videos, you know, and work on personal development. So that is that's something that, you know, you really should work on, is your personal development. And then the third thing that he talked about is live in today and not in tomorrow. Our biggest mistake that we make is when we live in the past, or when we live in tomorrow, and we don't live in today. And because we're not living in today, we're not doing the things today that we need to do, because we're too busy worrying about what we're going to do tomorrow. And so we need to have, you know, a set task that we need to take care of today, and we need to do those things today, you know, and tomorrow will take care of tomorrow. So the best thing to do is, you know, live in today. Don't live in the past and don't live in the future, but live in the moment. Be present in today. Be present in the moment. So anyway, that's all I had to bring you tonight. I hope you got some value of it. If you're interested in learning about what I do, there'll be a link above. Click the link above. And thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. And I will see you on the next video. Take care.